How's it going, everyone? My name is Gabe and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make the glass bridge from Squid Games because I know season 2 came out and a lot of people have been going crazy over this. So I'm here making a tutorial video of how to make the cool glass bridge game in season 2. Well, I guess they didn't really play it in season 2, but you know what I mean. Also, I'm sorry for the lack of videos and everything this past week. I've been sick with the flu this whole week, so it kind of sucks. But I am back and I may sound a little sick still. But anyways, I'm back making videos, and if you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. But anyways, let me show you guys exactly how this glass bridge game works. It's really self-explanatory. You guys will see above me there is the pattern of what is wrong and what I shouldn't step on, and you guys are able to hide this in your Squid Game glass bridge area that you make. But for me, I have it showing just so you guys can know which ones are right and which ones are wrong. But as you can see right here on the right side, that is the wrong spot to go. So I'm actually going to go here and jump just for you guys. And as you can see, the glass broke. It teleported me under, and now I am pretty much dead. And you can find a way to get people killed with lava, dripstone, or just fall damage. But as you can see, when I jumped on it, the whole glass has disappeared. It makes a sound effect, and I'm not able to teleport or jump to the next one before I get teleported under. But now we know that this left side is good, so now I'm going to jump here, and it's good. This right side is also going to be good because there's no red glass under. But let's say someone wants to jump on this last one right here. Boom, same thing happens. The glass breaks under them, and they are now going to be dead. Now, the other players that are alive and didn't fall to their death, they're able to jump across just like this and make it to the other side, which is really cool. And you might be wondering, Gabe, the game is over. How am I able to reset this? Do I have to replace all these blocks? No, all you need to do is click this button, boom, and all the glass is replaced, and also the pattern is changed. So there are multiple different patterns you can have, which is really cool. And if you guys saw on the bottom of the screen, it says, or it gave a message saying the bridge has just been reset, and it makes a sound effect so that everyone in the game knows that the bridge is reset and it's playable again. But yeah, that's how it works, and let me show you guys exactly how to make it. It's really simple, and I'm glad I figured this out because it was a little confusing at first. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you don't get any spam in your chat from your command blocks, and to do that, do /gamerule command block output false, just like that, and now you won't get any spams in your chat from the command blocks going off. The next thing you want to do is add a ticking area to your command block. So wherever you're going to place your command block, just stand in the middle of all of it and just do /ticking area, add circle tilde 4, and then after this you can name this whatever you want. I'm gonna call this glass bridge because it's a glass bridge game. And on the top left you can see it said added ticking area centered at these coordinates with a radius of 4 chunks, 7 out of 10 ticking areas in use, meaning I have 7 out of 10 total ticking areas I could use. But for you, it should say 1 if you never added a ticking area to your world. But anyways, once you add that ticking area, the next thing you want to do is make a scoreboard called odds. And to do that, do /scoreboard objectives add. And on the bottom left, you can see I already have a scoreboard objective called odds, but I'm just going to make another one for you. So just do /scoreboard objectives add odds dummy odds again, and when you hit enter on the top left, it should say an objective has been created, but for me it says an objective with the name odds already exists because I already have one. And the next thing you want to do is you want to grab yourself an armor stand, an anvil, and a name tag. So I'm going to grab myself a name tag, an anvil, which I really don't need one, and an armor stand. And what you want to do is you want to place down the armor stand by your command blocks, I guess, and you want to rename the tag anything you want. But for me, I'm going to name this name tag to test, just like this, all lowercase, and just grab the name tag. And I'm going to name the armor stand test. So as you can see, when I look at the armor stand above it, the name is test. So that's how you know you named it correctly. Once you named it correctly, you want to give yourself a structure block because you're going to now make the little platform that people are going to jump on, or the glass bridge blocks, I guess you can say. So to give yourself a structure block, do /give your name structure _ block, and you'll receive one in your inventory just like this, and it looks like pink or purple and black. And when you place it down, it's going to look like this. Or here, let me go over here and place it on the floor. As you can see, whoa, what just happened? Why did I place 3 of them? I don't know why, but anyways, when you place one of them down, you're going to get this white outline of a box, and you might be wondering, well, how do I make it look like a platform like yours? Well, in order to do that, you want to go into your structure block settings, and for me, my size is X7, Y1, and Z11, and my offset is Z1. 1. And for me, if I want to make this any longer, instead of just these 3 platforms like that, you just want to change the Z, and for me, I could just change it to 21. Oh, not 121, just 21. And when I back out of it, as you can see, this outline is now doubled, I guess you can say. But yeah, that's how you make it longer and make the platform even bigger. But for this video, I'm just going to have 3 3x3 glass blocks. So I'm gonna go back to 11 instead of 21. So when you have your structure load looking like this, you're gonna have no blocks in it. That's why I just destroyed all the blocks. But the next thing you want to do is you want to place your blocks. And for me, I'm doing 3x3 just like this. I know some people do 2x2s and some people do 1x1s, but for me, I'm doing the 3x3s because I like that it's a bigger area that people can jump on. And some people do 2x2s, some people do 1x1s, but I'm just gonna do 3x3s. And what I did was literally just fill the whole grid, and then I just broke them just like that. And now you have the 6 glass platforms. The next thing you want to do is you want to grab that structure block that you place, and for me, I'm going to pick block this. And if you don't know how to pick block this, I'm on PC, so for me, it's hitting control and then the scrolly wheel, and you'll receive another structure block. But when you go over it in your inventory, you see that it says data on it, meaning that when I place down this structure block, you can see that it pretty much just copies the outline, so I don't have to retype all the numbers. I'm not sure how to do this on console or on mobile devices or anything. I think there's a way to do it, I just don't know how. And what you want to do is you want to just place blocks above the structure block that you just had, and it could be like 10 high, however high it is. You just want to keep that number in mind. But for me, I placed them, I think, 9 high. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 9 where that block is. So yeah, I placed mine 9 difference. But yeah, I picked block this structure block and I placed it 9 high, and as you can see, it's pretty much the same outline. And for this outline up here is going to be the wrong blocks. Now, before we even get into the wrong blocks, I forgot to mention that you want to save this structure load. And as you can see on the top left, it says save, and under this it says my structure, but you want to actually get rid of everything, and it'll say structure name just like that. But in this structure name area, you just want to name this to reset, and then you want to click save right here, the save button. And when you click save, it says structure saved. Now the reason for this is because every time that you click that button, it's going to reset this glass bridge, and you want it to load this structure load. So when something breaks like that, you just want to hit this button, and boom, it will be refixed. And I'll get into the command blocks of how to do that, but just make sure you name this structure load resets. So now going back up to the top, this is going to be the area where you place red stained glass in the areas where people are going to jump and they're going to fall through, or they're going to fail. And this is where you're going to get creative and make different patterns. For this video, I already have 3 different patterns, but you can make as much as you want, and I'm going to make a 4th one just to show you guys how to make it. So for me, I'm going to just destroy these blocks right here, and this is going to be my pattern of it faulting out. It's going to be right again, and it's going to be a 3rd right in a row. So if you go on the right side 3 times in a row, then you are cooked. But yeah, that's going to be one of my variations or odds, as you can say. And what you're going to do is when you have one of your variations made to where people are going to fail, you want to go into your structure block and you want to rename this to odds and then a number. So for me, I'm going to make this odds 4 because I already have 1, 2, and 3 made. So there's going to be odds 4, and all I'm going to do is just click save. So structure saves again. And again, you're going to want to do this as many times as you want for as many different patterns as you want. So for me, I only have 4 patterns that I have total. For you, you can have 1, you can have 2, you can have 5, you can have 20, however many different patterns you want. But remember, when you save it, make sure you remember how you spelled the structure save. Again, for me, mine is odds 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I recommend keeping it the same so it's all simple for you. So once you've made different variations of how people are going to fail, you're going to want to give yourself a command block. So to do that, do /give your name command_block, and you receive one in your inventory. And you also want to grab a redstone comparator just like this. As you can see, these are named 1, 2, and 3. That's because I already have 3 variations made for the tutorial, but because I made that 4th one right there, I'm going to show you guys how to make this 4th one. So what you want to do is you want to place down this command block right here. You want to make this a repeat, unconditional, always active, and this one is going to be /testfor @e bracket type equals armor _stand, comma, name equals test, comma, scores equals wavy brackets, odds equals 4, and wavy brackets and brackets. And I'll explain what that command block does in a minute, but the next thing you want to do is add a redstone comparator. Make sure it's facing into the next command block you're going to want to place. And this command block is going to be an impulse, unconditional, needs redstone, and it's /structure load. I spelled that wrong. /structure load, quotation mark, odds 4, and quotation mark, and then the coordinates of where that corner is of the structure load. So if I go right here, up here, when I go up here, as you can see, I break this corner, and if I stand right here, my coordinates are -12, -35, -188, pretty much whatever is connecting to that structure block or that first corner. So that is where my coordinates are going to be, and that's where you're going to get your coordinates from. So for me, after this odds 4, it's going to be -12, -35, and -188. And the reason for this is because it's going to load that structure that I just made in that exact same area. So that's why my coordinates are that. And I'm going to name this number 4 because this is the 4th variation that I have for this glass bridge. As you can see, if I go into the command blocks, it's structure load odds 1, structure loads odds 2, and structure load odds 3. And obviously 4, which is the one I just made. Now that you have this system made, you're going to want to make this system next, which is going to be a repeating command block right here. Then a redstone comparator that's facing into a stack of 3 command blocks, and this first command block right here, it's a repeat, unconditional, always active, and it's /execute at e if block ~8 red _ glass. And what this command block is doing is checking for all players and making sure that if there is a red stained glass block that is 8 blocks above their head, then it's going to trigger these next few commands. And this command on the bottom is an impulse unconditional needs redstone, and it's /execute as at e at s if block ~8 red _ glass run /fill -2 -2 air replace glass. And what this is doing is that if there's any person that has red stained glass blocks 8 blocks above their head, it's going to run fill and replace the glass under the person into air. So pretty much it's going to break the glass and drop them below. The second command block is a chain conditional always active, and it's /playsound random.glass at A, which makes a glass break sound effect when the glass is broken or replaced by air. And this third one is chain conditional always active, and it's /execute as at A at s if block ~8 red _ glass run /tp at s -3 meaning that when you step on the wrong glass, it's going to teleport you 3 blocks under the middle of that block so that you're not able to jump across like some people can. So if I wanted to, I can't jump across and jump to the next block. As you can see, it teleported me straight under the 3 blocks of glass. Let me reset this bridge again. So that's what this little contraption is doing. It's testing if players step on the glass, and if they step on the glass and there is red stained glass above them, it's going to break the glass, make a sound effect, and teleport them under it so that they fall. And last but not least, we have the reset button, which is really simple to make. All you want to do is just place 4 command blocks just like this facing up, and again, make sure the arrows are facing the same direction as always, because if they're not facing in the same direction and one of them is facing sideways like this, then it will not work, because obviously the chain is just not going to work. So make sure that when you place all your command blocks, they are all facing the same direction just like this here. And you want to grab a button, and you can place a button right here, or you could even just grab a block to put it in front of and then place a button like that so it's not seeing the command blocks. Anyways, either or works, but the first command is going to be a impulse unconditional needs redstone, and it's /structure load (reset) and quotation mark, and then after that it's the coordinates of -12, -44, and -188, which is going to be right here in this corner where the structure block is in this corner. As you can see, -12, -44, -188, and the reason why it's here instead of up there is because this is the reset structure load that resets the glass bridge. Remember, you named the structure load reset, and now that's what's in this command block /structure load reset. The second command block is a chain unconditional always active, and this one is /scoreboard players random at e bracket type equals armor _ stand comma name equals test and bracket odds 1 3. Now I'm going to change this to odds 1 4 because I do have 4 different variations. So the amount of variations you have or different patterns you have are going to determine what this number is in this command block, the second one right here. So if I have 10 different variations or 10 different ways the glass bridge can break, then I'm going to do 1 10. If I only have 5, then I'm going to do 1 and 5. But for me, in this video, I have only 4 different variations, so it's going to be 1 4. And the reason why we have 1 to 4 and why I made all this up, because what this command block is essentially doing is that it's going to give test the armor stand a random score between 1 and 4, And anytime that it selects one of these, it's going to load that structure load or that little variation above it. So it's pretty much going to randomize what structure is going to be loaded, meaning that if you hide this above a ceiling, you will not know what the pattern is going to be. And again, I have 4, so that is why my number is 1 and 4. The third command block is a chain conditional always active, and this is simple. It's /playsound random.levelup at A, which makes that sound effect when the bridge resets. And the last command block is a chain conditional always active, and this is a /titleraw at a actionbar, wavy bracket, quotation mark, raw text, end quotation mark, colon, square brackets, wavy brackets, quotation mark, text, end quotation mark, colon again, quotation mark, and then I have this sauce symbol that makes it change color, so sauce D with the greater than sign, and then sauce E to make it yellow. Bridge has just been reset. And then after that, it's end quotation mark, end wavy brackets, end brackets, end wavy bracket again. And you can just copy and paste this if you want the same text result that I have. So every time that you hit this button, boom, it says bridge has just been reset. The pattern changes, as you can see, and the bridge gets reset. So yeah, going back to these command blocks right here, that's what's happening, is that when that scoreboard is getting randomly given to test the armor stand, if it hits number 3, that's why the score is odds equals 3. This one is going to be odds equals 2. This score is going to be odds equals 1, and this one is odds equals 4. Because once it gets one of these scores, then it's going to set off this command block that then loads the structure, and whatever structure it is, then that's random. As you can see right here, we have left, right, left being the right answer. So if I step here, I will be okay. And if I click this again, it's going to change. See, now the answer is right, left, right to be saved. Do it again, and you can see now there's my pattern that I made, where if you go all left, you will be saved and make it to the end of the bridge. But if I do go on this one, boom, I'm cooked. But yeah, that is how you make the glass game on Squid Games for your Minecraft realm or world. And if this video did help you guys out, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If there's any issues you have or any comments you want to leave, then leave them down below in the comments. And also, if you do want to join a great community, definitely join the Discord. It will be linked in the description as well. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And before you guys go, YouTube is recommending this video to you guys from my channel, so definitely go check it out. But anyways, my name is Gabe, and I'm out. Peace.